Hello, I'm Yue Zhong, currently working as a research fellow from Aging Research Institute for Society and Education in Nanyang Technical University, Singapore. I'm here to present our research paper, Sentiment Analysis on Social Media for Identifying Public Awareness of Type 2 Diabetes. First of all, I would like to thank NTU and the ASA organizers to provide me this opportunity. Healthy urban planning means planning for people. It promotes the idea that a city is much more than buildings, streets, and open space, but a living, breathing organism, the health of which is closely linked to the citizens. In the other words, it considers the needs of people and communities during the planning process and the implication decision for human health and well-being. We also understand the health is multifactorial, influenced and dependent on a wide range of factors that act in combination with various relative weightages. In general, a research study of uh, carried in 2014 conclude population health is shaped 10% by physical environment and 30% by healthy behaviors. Here, our research will focus on the lifestyle disease, type 2 diabetes. Many studies have investigated how type 2 diabetes is impacted by environmental variables. However, it is still unclear whether the public is aware of this relationship. Hence, we aim to infer public awareness based on the sentiment analysis of environmental variables from social media as content-based clues for supporting planners and designers to achieve a health-supportive environment. The keywords used for filtering news from social media are amenities, walkabilities, public transport, green space, and etc. This research methodology includes 4 steps. First, integrate the news from Factiva. Second, apply natural language processing to simplify the news and the reviews. Public awareness can be reviewed from the sentiment analysis of each news and the reviews in time series. Third, conduct correlation analysis between the sentiment and the results from the step 2 and the annual prevalence of type 2 diabetes to identify the trends of public awareness. And the last, we propose a hypothetical urban design case to demonstrate how to integrate this sentiment analysis approach into urban design process and visualize the solution to planners and designers. This research also created a Singapore content-based opinions and comments for last 29 years, from 1992 to 2020 now. Currently, the corpus contains more than 23K opinions together with their comments from Factiva website. Based on the collected news, we can separate them by different environmental variables or keywords as amenities, facilities, walkability, urban sprawl, public transport, and green space. This chart shows the annual numbers of the news by each keyword, and the different year will have the different number of the news. We also identify the high-frequency keywords from the news by different environmental variables in last 29 years. However, there is no opinion and comments from the news contain both diabetes and walkability together. From the results of sentiment analysis, we found that most of the news are negative. We also conduct a correlation analysis between the results and the annual prevalence rates of diabetes by Pearson correlation in SPSS. As a summary, there are 2 findings. First, the news includes a diabetes-related keywords map. Keywords map match with the prevalence of diabetes. It means the public concern about the privacy of diabetes. However, the total number, only 1% of the news contain both environmental variables and diabetes, is very small. It means the public awareness of the relationship between environmental variables and the prevalence of type 2 diabetes in Singapore is little. The second finding indicates the news filtered by the keywords facility and the public transport may reflect the annual prevalence of type 2 diabetes in Singapore. So based on the two findings, we propose a hypothetical case study, which rethinks the type 2 diabetes challenge at an urban scale. The selected site is located near East Coast Park in Singapore. Considering the high risk of type 2 diabetes, the number of diabetic people under 70 years old in Singapore is expected to rise to 600K by year 2030. Following the proposed sentiment analysis approach, word cloud chart and the pinpoint locations from news related to the East Coast Park are shown in this GIS map. As concluded, the news filtered by keywords facilities and the public transport relate to East Coast Park will indicate the prevalence of type 2 diabetes in the future. Hence, based on the social media news integrated with this GIS map, designer or planner can easily to identify the location and propose related the solution to improve the facility and the public transport in this region. Furthermore, based on the conclusion from the sentiment analysis, this proposed design process will help lead to reduce the prevalence of type 2 diabetes in the future. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Please let me know any question on this. Thank you.